going on, Flips Cove fam? And we are back to the vlogs, and we got some new toys. I don't know if I should actually say new toys, project, headache, yeah. There is a lot of updates on the car that have been going on behind the scenes, but I've been really focusing on family right now. Fatherhood has been great. I can't really thank my wife and thank my family for all the support. Grayson, my son, he's super awesome. I can't wait to get him more involved in the videos and stuff like that to it. So I've been fishing way before I've been drifting, and actually me and Chris we've been best friends because of fishing, not even drifting, which is kind of weird. And then it just happened to be like the cherry on top was we both love drifting, and we loved Englishtown, we love New Jersey drifting. So yeah, that's how like we kind of met. Like we went fishing for a while, went bass fishing, and we've been hooked ever since. I've never really brought fishing or boating or anything like that to the channel, and now we actually get to do that. I had a John boat. It was kind of awesome too. It was kind of like your missile car in drifting. You could bang it off rocks, you could do all this crazy stuff. And I kind of just basically traded my John boat for a bass boat. But this was a deal that I could not refuse. Like, there's a lot of imperfections. I wouldn't even say minor imperfections. My mentality of it will be all figured out. Trust God, trust yourself, trust your friends, and it will get done. So let me introduce you to the new, well, old 2004 Bass Tracker PT185. I showed you guys some B-roll right now. Let me have this plane pass. That's pretty sick that there's a plane here, by the way. Boats and planes, can't beat it. What the hell are we doing with this thing? Not necessarily sure if I want to restore this thing or if I just kind of want to get it on its own. Mainly, it's got some good backbone to it. The motor cranks does start, but just to show you guys, so you guys could hear it, it cranks. Like, it has compression and the motor's good. It's worth it just for the motor. I've always wanted a black Bass Tracker. It's just been a dream of mine. I prayed for it and it kind of just showed up and fell in my lap all in the same day. Like, literally, I was just like, you know what, I haven't checked in a while, let me go check. Let me go ask some questions that I need to ask, and I finally did. And now we're at Raceway Park with a boat. So not only do we have the Corvette, which is a boat, now we have a boat. Let's check out, we can start from back to front. We have, which I thought was an Evinrude because it had a tracker sticker, but it is actually a Merc, 90 horsepower, and I'm pretty pumped that she runs. Back here is a monstrosity of wires. I don't know what the previous owner was thinking. Got our fuel tank, got all this wiring here. I'm surprised this boat didn't light up. This whole entire back section, there's a soft spot there, I don't like that. The whole entire back section here is aluminum. So ripping the carpet off of this is gonna be a lot of fun. Since we have a 24-volt trolling motor, we're gonna have to figure out this battery tray here. I kinda wanna just put the cranking battery right here and only have the cranking battery here. And then I wanna run either in one of these latches. Probably not gonna be in that latch, honestly. It'll probably be in this section here. Yeah, so there's two rod lockers here. Got 1 and 2. Majority of my rods are 7'6", 7.5", 7 foots. They will fit down this, no problem, with some rod socks. And here you have storage, dust from forever ago. And then aluminum storage, which kind of goes deeper into there. So I'll probably run the batteries here, or actually, now that I see as much room as this has, I will probably run the 2 batteries up here for the 24 volt, because I feel like in New Jersey it's more troll than anything. So the 90 horse is just to kind of get to the spot, and then the rest of the day is trolling. We have a JBL radio here, shows Bluetooth. That would be cool if we can get that up and running with the 2 speakers. That'd be really sick. We got our ignition. We have a tight, very, very, very tight steering. So I'm sure we're gonna have to re-grease that whole thing. Hopefully it's not fried. I'm pretty sure the Pro Team Special Edition came with the carbon fiber. All the clear is kind of gone on this. Probably gonna have to replace all these bolts. Console kind of shakes a little bit, so that kind of concerns me. Thinking that the floor is probably rotted, but that fuse box open like that, I don't like that. So we're gonna have to figure something out there. And then the seats are horrendous. You guys see these seats? They're like from 1912, or like, look at these things. Sat in the sun, the leather sat in the sun, cracked up, and then they put like whatever they had from their sofa at the time and reupholstered it. Again, not trashing you, just I wish I kept the seats. That would have been cool. Marine radio, so I feel like this boat was in the salt, especially seeing these latches rusted like all hell. I hope it wasn't pitted in the inside of it. But the way that this wood looks, or the way that this aluminum looks, tried hacking this up and went ham with the Sawzall to get the foam out. Definitely a snake or a rat or something is living in here, because all this crap in here definitely looks like a rat's nest. So my wife's not gonna like that, so we're definitely gonna have to fix that. Already the daylight is going down on me, so what I want, the daylight is going down on me. Look at me sounding all stupid. If you guys want some merch, there is new merch coming, drifting related, fishing related, just lifestyle related. I'm pretty pumped on that. That was just a quick tour of the boat so far. Definitely has some good bones. Let me show you the bad stuff. So that wasn't like the bad stuff, that was just kind of going over what like I have to deal with, and everything till this point was like good. I've had worse. Had a 92 and it was worse, but everything is good on this hull. Everything, there's no big dents, there's no big gashes, but specific to the Bass Tracker 185 this year in general, this is an all welded hull. So like think about like an all welded chassis. There's nothing that is riveted, there's nothing that is, everything's sealed on this boat. Now this little shenanigans right there, I don't know if you can see it, is Flex Seal. Why did he Flex Seal? Because there's stress cracks going down along the beam of the hull. I haven't tested it yet. I'm gonna fill it with water and then we'll go over that. But hopefully, since that's the bigger one, it's about an 8-inch crack right there. And you're gonna ask me, why the hell did you get a boat that don't float? Well, since this is all welded, stress cracks on this specific year, these specific models, Tracker had a, I guess, lifetime warranty on the hulls, but they kind of suck with their warranties, so I didn't even go through Bass Tracker. I don't even think you can do it as a second owner. And just to go down that route is kind of a bitch. The crack isn't really like a gash, or you can't put your finger through it. So I don't want to go over like a stress crack and what a stress crack is. You guys can look it up. But I called Chris Knapp before I made this journey and got the boat, showed him some pictures, and he's pretty confident that he took welding as his craft in school, and that's what he did. He's like, yeah, we should have no problem. It's aluminum, I weld aluminum, I TIG weld. So I told him it doesn't have to be pretty, it just needs to hold water. And from what I've seen with the previous owner telling me, it's like a 8-inch crack underneath the console and then like another 4-inch crack above here. Why he Flex Sealed the whole thing, We put a grinder, or not a grinder, but a wire wheel on certain points, and I actually got to see the crack. To show you guys on camera, it's a very, it's like a hairline crack. It's not, to show you would be so hard. I mean, maybe if we flipped the boat over and it had some, you know, like a microscope or something. In depth with that, it needs to be welded. Pretty confident that we can fix that situation. This is my first time really looking over the boat and really going over the boat, seeing like these holes and seeing all these little things and seeing like some rotted floor. It's definitely going to be a lot of work. For the price that I got, I could not let it go. It was worth it for the motor alone. The motor cranks, the motor runs. We have a trolling motor. Now we just got to make sure that our bilge pump works, and we have to make sure that everything else works on the boat before we put it in the water. I told Darian, one of my homies, one of my fishing homies that has a Bass Tracker, I said, I'm gonna put it in the water today and see where it leaks and see if the bilge pump works and all this shit. I ain't doing that after taking that one walk around the boat. This is really quick. I'm not gonna say that we're gonna quit drifting and car videos. We have a ton of car videos coming up. We're just another addition to the channel is our Bass Tracker PT185. Maybe it wasn't the end of the video. I'm gonna just plug this in and then I'll film my outro. So it kind of looks ass backwards. It's because it is. So after looking at the boat, I really just kind of wanted to see where these stress cracks were. The boat is mangled right now. Like I legit tore this thing apart. And when I mean I tore it apart, like one bolt turned into a lot of bolts and a lot of screws. Bass Tracker did a phenomenal job of having a good subfloor and a lot to work out of. And honestly, we got the whole entire floor out. So now I just got to take out the foam, and the foam really doesn't look terrible at all whatsoever. I tried to see if it was waterlogged or anything like that. It isn't. So we're gonna definitely have work cut out. I definitely wanted Chris to see the inside of where the stress cracks are. It looks like they fall on this one support beam here. So the foam in the back panel and that panel are gonna have to come out. Probably not today, just because I am beat by all means. And what we're gonna end up doing is figuring out how we could weld it. It doesn't even look like there's a lot of foam. Like I probably, well, maybe the dry rotted wood and the really old carpet, but yeah, we'll get to that on the next video. Console's out. I'm gonna put the console down. I got wood where it can rest assured that it's perfectly fine. The driving shifter, that's all in good shape. Taking out this floor was a pain in the ass. You actually had to take off the casting deck, half of it. We're gonna have to redo that wood on the floor. And as I'm looking at it, it wasn't even treated correctly. Since it's not aluminum, maybe we will put the C-deck, but we'll only put the C-deck here. I don't really see the crack. We're gonna have a lot of cleaning to do. So once we get to the foam, we'll be able to do it. I feel like they've been in here already. They cut out a lot of foam already. So hopefully we can continue to move forward with this boat. We can get it all situated, but until then I got to take the floor out. I'm not going to film taking the floor out because I might just take a Sawzall to it, set it on fire. Yeah, like Lawson Lindsay style. Just done. I'm done, bro. Appreciate it, guys. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you guys want. What do you guys think of the black Bass Tracker boat? Did I make a mistake? I don't know if you guys are going to really like this content. I'm just tinkering with it. I know I like this stuff. So I just kind of want to share what I like with you guys, and hopefully you like it. So please like, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for the tour of our boat, and hopefully we can get this thing on the water very, very soon. Shout out to them Oakley Sutros, bro. Not bad, not bad. With the Flipsco captain hat, I'm about it. I'll shut up now. You can tell that I'm hyped to be behind the camera. It's been a while. Yeah, Adam LZ's drift party's next week, so maybe I should start working on the drift car, not on the boat.